For decades, the image of a Jerusalem home has been defined by a specific aesthetic: golden-hued stone facades, wide balconies catching the evening breeze, and spaces built to host large family gatherings. But beneath that timeless charm, today's buyers are operating in a distinctly different, highly analytical reality. Taking a look at this Market Watch chart, you can clearly see the pressures buyers face. With 12.4% year-over-year price growth and properties sitting for an average of 36 days, the financial stakes are exceptionally high. When the entry price is that steep, serious buyers stop making decisions based on arched windows or renovated kitchens. They start scrutinizing structural integrity and practical safety. In this city, the true value of a property is now measured by its capacity to offer immediate, tangible security when the unexpected happens. Before signing any contract, almost every renter and buyer today asks one non-negotiable question. They want to know if the apartment includes a mamad, a modern, heavily reinforced safe room integrated directly into the floor plan. If the answer is no, a strict checklist of logistical questions immediately follows. Where's the closest shared building shelter? How many flights of stairs does it take to reach it? And is the path clear enough for a stroller or an older relative to navigate under pressure? To understand why a single reinforced room dictates the economics of a major housing market, we have to look back at how a shift in modern warfare forced a nationwide redesign of civil defense. For decades, the standard for civilian protection in Israel was the communal bomb shelter, known as the miklat. Looking at the left side of this architectural split screen, you can see the heavy reality of that era. These were stark, subterranean concrete spaces, separated completely from the main living areas, secured by thick vault doors. This design reflected a specific philosophy of survival. When a threat emerged, citizens were expected to leave their domestic lives behind and hunker down in a shared, underground environment. That model relied entirely on a critical assumption: that military intelligence would provide civilians with several minutes of advance warning to evacuate their apartments. That assumption shattered in the early 1990s. The Gulf War introduced a new reality that broke the communal shelter model. The geometry of warfare had evolved. Instead of slow-moving bomber planes, populations faced a different class of aerial projectiles: long-range ballistic missiles that drastically cut warning times down to seconds. Under these constraints, the communal miklat failed practically. A family living on the fourth floor simply could not wake up their children, navigate multiple flights of stairs, and secure themselves underground in time. Civil defense strategy had to pivot completely from evacuation to integration. Protection had to be moved directly into the immediate living space. The resulting solution was a permanent alteration to the country's building codes: the mandatory inclusion of the mamad. Looking at the right side, the mamad is a reinforced concrete cube built into the everyday floor plan. Families keep these spaces in active daily use as standard bedrooms or offices. The defensive utility is tucked behind furniture, noticeable only by the heavy steel shutters. It is an elegant piece of functional engineering. It takes safety from being an external destination you sprint toward and turns it into a protective layer wrapped around your normal routine. Returning to today's housing market, this history explains exactly what buyers are doing. When they scrutinize the dimensions and accessibility of a protected space, they are exercising practical clarity. Many of the city's older, historic apartments lack a modern mamad, offering massive cultural and aesthetic appeal instead. Buyers now actively weigh that heritage against the physical logistics of getting to safety in seconds. Evaluating a property here means ensuring the space functions equally well on an ordinary Tuesday morning and during a sudden crisis. By moving protection inside the apartment, the very nature of a safe room changed. It stopped being a separate, emergency-only destination and became the same space where a child sleeps or a parent works. This means that even in moments of high tension, the rhythm of a household doesn't have to break. The architecture is designed to keep the family together within the walls of their own home. That focus on the home is especially resonant during holidays like Shavuot, where the tradition is built around hospitality, late-night learning, and shared dairy meals, like these individual cheesecake jars. Ultimately, the concrete is a shell designed to protect the life unfolding inside it. Real security is the ability to maintain the small, sweet traditions of a Jerusalem home without having to leave them behind.